All right, let's just jump right in. Think about your day online. Every single time you click, you search, you share something, you're leaving behind a trail. We call it a digital footprint, right? And here's the thing, it might feel totally invisible, like it just disappears into the ether. But it doesn't. Not at all. In fact, it's being watched, collected, and analyzed. So, I've got a question for you, a pretty direct one. Do you actually know where your clicks go? I mean, really, you probably think, well, yeah, it goes to the website I wanted to visit. But that's not the whole story. The journey your data takes, it's way more complicated, and it goes so much further than you'd ever guess. There's actually a cool term for this trail we're all leaving. It's called digital exhaust. And the analogy is perfect. Just think about it. Like the exhaust from a car, you don't mean to create it. It's just the stuff that comes out as you're driving around the web. But here's the crazy part. That exhaust, that digital byproduct, it turns out it's unbelievably valuable to some people. Okay, so if this stuff is so valuable, the next logical question is, who's collecting it? And that's where things get interesting, because we're about to pull back the curtain on a huge and, for most of us, completely invisible industry. Yeah, you heard that right, an entire industry. We're not talking about a couple of rogue companies in a basement somewhere. This is a massive, global network of businesses called data brokers. And their whole business model, their reason for existing, is to suck up your digital exhaust, package it up nicely, and sell it to the highest bidder. But that just leads to more questions, right? Like, who are these companies? And what exactly do they know about us? For the longest time, it's been a total black box. You had no way of knowing who had your data or where they even got it from. But that's starting to change. See, the first step to getting any kind of control back is just knowing what's going on. And that's where a fantastic resource called databrokerswatch.org comes in. Think of it as a giant spotlight we can finally point at this shady industry. It's basically a huge database that tells you who these data brokers are, gives you a peek into how they work, and even shows you how they get their hands on our data in the first place. Okay, so just knowing who has your info, that's a massive first step. Huge. But the real question is, what can you actually do about it? Well, this is where the whole game starts to change. This is where the power starts to shift from them back to you. And listen, this isn't just some nice idea or a wish. Thanks to a lot of new data protection laws popping up all over the world, it is a fundamental legal right. You personally have the right to know what's been collected about you. And even better, you have the right to tell them to delete it. So, the big question is, how do you actually use these rights? I mean, who wants to hire a lawyer or wade through pages of legal gobbledygook? Nobody. Well, what if I told you there's a simple but really powerful two-part toolkit that's built to do exactly that? All right, so here's how these two websites work together perfectly. Just think of it like this. databrokerswatch.org, that's your map. It shows you the landscape. It tells you who's out there and who's holding on to your data. Then you've got your digitalrights.org, and that's your lever. It's the tool you use to actually do something, to pull that lever and take back control. See? First the knowledge, then the action. Map, then lever. Okay, so we've got our map, we know where to go, and we've got our lever. So let's talk about actually pulling it. Now, I know what you might be thinking, that this part sounds complicated or technical, right? But you're going to be surprised at just how easy it is to take action. Seriously, the whole process is broken down into 3 super simple steps. Step 1, you just search for the company you want to contact. Step 2, you decide what you want to do. Do you want to see your data or do you want to delete it? Your choice. And then step 3, the website does the heavy lifting. It creates and sends the official request for you. You don't have to worry about the formal stuff at all. When you zoom out, this is about something much bigger than just cleaning up some old data. Using tools like these, it's really about being an active, engaged citizen of the internet. It's about participating in our digital world, not just being passively tracked by it. And that really changes how we should think about privacy, doesn't it? It's not about being secretive or thinking, I have something to hide. No way. It's about agency. It's about you getting to decide what parts of your life you share and who you share them with. It's all about control. So, here we are. The map is there for you. The lever is waiting. These rights, they are legally yours. They exist. So the only real question left is, now that you know you have them, are you going to use them?